In 2024, Ipswich Town F.C. returned to the Premier League after 22 years away. But while the team looked ready for the future, their stadium looked stuck in the past. One stand still leaves supporters exposed to the rain. Others have blocked views, cramped concourses, and outdated facilities. And before the season even began, the club had to complete more than 100 emergency upgrades just to meet Premier League standards. Now Ipswich are planning the biggest transformation Portman Road has seen in decades, a redevelopment that could push the stadium toward 40,000 seats. But rebuilding one of England's oldest football grounds inside the middle of a busy town may be far more difficult than anyone expected. So how did Portman Road fall behind modern football? And what exactly are Ipswich planning to build next? Portman Road has been Ipswich's home since 1884, one of the oldest football stadiums still in use in England. This is where they lifted the FA Cup in 1978 and conquered Europe in 1981. For decades, it was proof that a small-town club could stand alongside the biggest names in football. But while football grew around them, Portman Road stood still. The highest crowd this ground ever held was 38,010 in 1975 against Leeds United. That number never came close again. After the Hillsborough disaster, English football changed forever. Portman Road was converted to an all-seater stadium in the early 1990s, and capacity dropped from over 30,000 to just 22,600. The stadium literally got smaller. When Ipswich reached the Premier League in 2000, they rebuilt both end stands and pushed capacity back above 30,000. That was the last serious construction work at this ground, over 20 years ago. The Cobbold Stand, built in 1971, is the oldest structure at Portman Road and has barely changed since. Its lower tier has no roof. On a rainy match day, fans simply get wet. The legroom is cramped. Sightlines are blocked. It was never a Premier League stand, and it shows. After relegation in 2002, Ipswich slowly faded. Marcus Evans bought the club in 2007, but years passed without progress. Failed promotion pushes, frustrated fans, and a visibly aging stadium nobody was willing to touch. The club was fighting to survive. Then, in 2019, Ipswich dropped into League One for the first time since 1957. A club with a league title, an FA Cup, and a UEFA Cup in the third tier of English football. It felt like the end. It turned out to be the beginning. In 2021, Game Changer 20 Limited completed a takeover backed by American investors and a multi-billion-dollar fund. Debts were cleared. Ambition returned. They appointed 35-year-old Kieran McKenna straight from Manchester United's coaching staff. And what followed was one of the most stunning rises English football had ever seen. Ipswich became just the fifth club in history to earn back-to-back Premier League promotions. League One in 2023, Premier League in 2024, 3 years, 3 divisions. Season tickets sold out almost instantly, with more than 20,000 renewals and a waiting list soon after. When Ipswich Town F.C. returned to the Premier League against Liverpool F.C. in August 2024, Portman Road was completely packed with over 30,000 fans inside, and thousands more unable to get tickets. That was the moment the club could no longer ignore the stadium. Before the season even started, Ipswich had to complete more than 100 separate projects just to meet Premier League requirements. Camera positions exploded from 6 to 47, media areas were rebuilt, floodlights upgraded, and even the PA system needed replacing only 2 years after installation. Hundreds of season ticket holders were moved to create more away seats. A stadium built for another era was suddenly struggling to survive in modern football. That was the moment Ipswich ran out of excuses. The club began planning a major expansion, pushing capacity toward 40,000. Land has already been purchased, and early plans are taking shape. But expanding a 140-year-old stadium inside a busy town is far from simple. So what exactly is Ipswich planning, and why is it so difficult? Ipswich Town's Chief Financial Officer Tom Ball has publicly confirmed that 40,000 seats is the aim. That means adding nearly 10,000 seats to a ground that currently holds just under 30,000. But this is not just about adding seats. It is about completely reimagining what Portman Road is and what it can become. To understand the master plan, you first need to understand the problem. Portman Road is made up of 4 stands built at different times, giving the stadium a mixed and uneven design. The modern Sir Bobby Robson stand contrasts sharply with the aging Cobbold Stand, which is over 50 years old and has changed very little. Some areas still have pillars blocking views and low roofs affecting visibility. As Chairman Mark Ashton admitted, the stadium has never been designed with an estate strategy in place, just built piece by piece over decades. That is what this master plan sets out to fix. The transformation actually started in 2021 when the new owners arrived. Concourses were redeveloped, safe standing sections installed, dugouts upgraded, and a new LED screen added in the southeast corner. Small changes, but clear signals that something different had arrived. The real transformation, though, is still to come. The expansion follows a deliberate sequence. The west stand comes first, adding around 4,000 seats and removing the old pillars that block views. A modern cantilever design would also completely change the look of the stand. But the main reason for doing it first is simple. The club needs those extra seats before the Cobbold Stand can be demolished and rebuilt. Phase 1 makes Phase 2 possible. The Cobbold Stand is at the center of the plan. Built in 1971, it is the oldest part of Portman Road. Instead of being renovated, it will be completely demolished and rebuilt. The new design includes a modern 2-tier stand with a full roof, wider concourses, better food and drink areas, improved sightlines from every seat, and stronger accessibility for disabled fans. The oldest part of the ground becomes its modern centerpiece. To make it physically possible, the club has already agreed in principle to purchase 3,500 square meters of land directly behind the Cobbold Stand, currently a surface-level car park. Without that land, a meaningful rebuild simply could not happen. Buying it was one of the most important moves this club has made off the pitch. The roof strategy matters more than most people realize. A fully covered Cobbold Stand traps noise that currently escapes through the open lower tier. Combined with roofs on the other 3 sides, Portman Road becomes tighter, louder, and far more intimidating. Architects have also explored filling in the corners, creating a full bowl effect like Liverpool achieved at Anfield. The surrounding area is being transformed too. The council has even discussed realigning Portman Road itself to allow for the full development footprint. A new £19.7 million multi-story car park with 718 spaces has been approved, with 26 electric vehicle charging points. A new aquatic center, a hotel, and designated club development space are all part of the wider master plan. This is not just a stadium upgrade, it is a full regeneration of an entire part of the city, with the football club at the center of it. So when does construction actually begin, and how does it all unfold? Because this is not one single project. It is a carefully sequenced, phased transformation that will reshape Portman Road over the course of several years. Phase 1 is already underway. In March 2026, plans were officially submitted for a new multi-story car park near Portman Road, with 718 spaces replacing the current surface parking area. If approved, construction could begin in summer 2026 and finish by the end of 2027. After that would come the West Stand expansion, adding around 4,000 seats, followed by the full rebuild of the Cobbold Stand. Realistically, the main stadium transformation may not begin until 2028. It is a long-term project, but for the first time in years, Ipswich are finally moving forward with a clear plan. The car park project has already shown how difficult it is to build around a tight town center stadium like Portman Road. The original budget was £14.7 million, but costs have already risen to £19.7 million before construction has even started. And despite the huge price, the new structure will actually provide fewer spaces than the current car parks. It is not perfect, but it is the first step that makes the rest of the stadium expansion possible. Then there is the challenge of rebuilding the stadium while football continues as normal. Ipswich Town F.C. are determined to stay at Portman Road throughout the entire project, meaning construction must work around home matches, fans, and Premier League level operations. It makes the process slower and far more complicated. But it also means the club never loses its connection to Portman Road while the transformation takes place. The financial challenge is just as important. Ipswich Town F.C. were relegated from the Premier League at the end of the 2024-25 season, causing a huge drop in revenue. Premier League broadcast income is worth hundreds of millions, while Championship income is far lower. Parachute payments provide some support, but only for a limited time. And with estimates suggesting the West Stand and Cobbold rebuilds could cost between £50 million and £100 million. This becomes a massive financial project for a Championship club, and the reward if it all works is enormous. A 40,000-seat Portman Road would completely change the financial power of Ipswich Town FC. More fans means more matchday income, bigger hospitality revenue, and stronger commercial deals. A larger modern stadium also helps attract better players and supports long-term Premier League ambitions. So here is the question: do you think Portman Road will ever actually reach 40,000? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more football stories.